Hey, vas a ganar tío.
I met my love at the bar on the corner of Lewis Street. That's where the people meet, the artists and the freaks, and I knew one of them was me.
Morning.
Dancing, to the calypso music, spilling wine on all of our clothes, and we die laughing, right until we cry.
Was you would try it. My name is Aidan aka Tricks, and today we'll be out in Chaguaramas trying out the kayaking scene. Our guide for the day we have Nicholas Robinson, a national athlete for kayaking. So Nicholas Robinson, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, so I'm Nicholas. I've been kayaking for about 15 years and I've been competitive for about 10. Right, so over that journey I've been to Spain, Hungary, right, competing for Trinidad and Tobago, CAC Games, Pan Am Games, as well as World Championships. So I'm glad to have the opportunity here to show some of the youngsters here what kayaking is really about here in Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay, so Nicholas, we are here for kayaking. So as somebody who has been doing this for over 15 years, what has inspired you to do kayaking? What was the start of kayaking for you?
Well, the start of kayaking for me really started back when I was in St. Mary's College, right? And I was involved in 6 Trinidad Sea Scouts. And with Sea Scouts, kayaking is part of what you want to call like the curriculum, one of the activities that we usually do. So from there is when I got into the normal, ordinary kayaking. And in that, they introduced us something called surf skiing, right? Surf skiing is a type of boat in which you kayak in. And from there, it went on now to the competitive level in something known as a K1. So the official name actually for the competitive sport is canoe sprint, right? So through Scouts, I got into that, and it was really more recreational in the sense that I was there to help. My brother was doing it more competitively, and my mom wanted me there to help him. You know, like, hey, don't leave him on the water alone, go and paddle with him, you know, be his support. And through that, I was like, I'm taking all this time out of my day to support her. I might as well take this seriously. So in that, I started to be more competitive in it, and in that, like, a drive started to develop, and I was motivated to say, okay, you know, I've started in one place and to see myself grow over the years, and that continued to be like fuel to just continue to better myself, you know, and that led us to where we are today. So that's the journey, you know.
Yeah, that's a very good journey. So Nicholas, as you have said earlier, you have competed internationally for kayaking. So how has the support been from the government and the community?
I would say that I've been blessed enough to have a healthy amount of support. So over the years, you know, the government has helped with certain competitions. They've helped with actually the K1 I have now is actually was sponsored by the Sport and Culture Fund, right? And even when they were not able to say pay for everything, I did also have some support from some companies, some friends and family, you know, as well as, you know, myself putting out, because I mean it's a team effort, you know. I understand the situation in the country, and a lot of other sports that need support. So I was grateful for what I was able to. So with that, the Sport and Culture Fund actually sponsored my kayak, right? The government would have paid for a number of trips, whether it be CAC Games, right, Pan Am Games, and even gave the federation, you know, funding for me to be able to go to certain countries to compete. Right, so with that, I would say, I mean, they've helped a lot, and even in that, understanding the state of the economy, you know, I was really grateful for the amount they were able to assist. I know there are so many other sports that need the funding and need assistance, so I was glad that they were able to help me out in the way they did.
Okay, so kayaking is, I would say, an unconventional sport by Trinidad standards. So how would you say kayaking can improve their branding to more hit at the youths or other people who might be interested, who are not as blessed to have stuff like scouts and other ventures to get into the kayaking?
So I would say it's a number of fronts in which we have to hit it. So the main one being social media. I think we need a greater social media presence, because I mean, we used to live on social media, right? So whether it is, you know, on Instagram, Facebook, getting out there to show that we exist and try to do more competitions throughout, so people could come and see what it really is, you know, and participate, as well as also the infrastructure. So I know right now they're building a new structure in which will create a better environment to foster people to want to participate, to want to come and learn about the sport. So those are the main things I see to really help build the sport in Trinidad today.
Alright, and as long as this journey has been, what would you say is the most rewarding part of getting on the water every morning for training, or even participating in races?
I would say the most rewarding part would be seeing, if you want to call it, the fruits of your labor. You know, like, remember many times where I used to wake up like 3:15 in the morning because I would have work in Port of Spain at 7. So I'll come down Chaguaramas to train to head to work, right? And then now seeing where I was in that place to now being able to compete, like I say, on the international stage, you know, whether, like I say, it might be in Germany, you know, it's like seeing all that is like, wow, like, Nicholas, you've come so far,
Yeah,
you know,
proof
watching
that it was worth it.
correct, it's proof that it was worth it, you know, all those friends and family supporting you, people who you never meet coming and you're just talking to them, you know, the friends they're making on the way, on the journey, learning about other people's story, what they gone through to reach where you've reached, you know, like, it's a blessing. And then, of course, you know, it have when you're winning too.
Yeah, well, winning is a must. Alright, Nicholas, thank you so much for our time. So you said you're going to show us how to do the kayaking exactly, so you could go ahead and go and do that now.
Let's do it.
You could too?
Yeah. I said professionally for you.
Yeah, don't flip you over, though.
And just when I thought my life was getting better, the news just broke in my face. And my lover left, and the place went in dead, and I'll never see it again. So I said, dancing, until our feet bled, like we'll never dance again. So I said, laughing.
Or you go front and a back. Let's say I want to turn left, I could paddle on the right and back to on the left. So I turn my boat around, okay? So you're just gonna try to keep your paddle as vertical as possible on entry, and you just
See me outside. We gonna go left.
Bro.
And just like every other night, in the greatest bar in Port of Spain. What a moment in time. Good night, goodbye, Veni, Mangé. What a moment in time. Good night, goodbye, Veni, Mangé.
You know, you're taking breaks, you're tired already. I look at that, but they're tired now. Boring love sometimes. We've been out here for a while. We're going on the island of the Shoot Survivor. You guys see if we
Survivor.
can survive 29 hours underwater.
Boy, bye.
Boy, but
Boy, bye.
and see if we can survive 29 hours underwater. There's Mr. Beach Shallow. You think now,
Now look, this real shit though. I feel like I might start dog. If I dog, when I can't think no, I might just do my gal though.
yeah,
They should
I
just-
think it's like a real good deep. Right?
Yeah, this just chill out and low.
It's a real good
But like I can't flip it over though, because if it is you want in the water, I know they're dead, but I don't tell you.
Well, that's real morbid. You know, we still in the water.
Yeah, I
right?
know.
You can't just be saying if you flip the wild boat and we dead was that real.
Well,
yeah,
jack it out.
that would be a little more than real bad. That would be kind of terrible.
Girl, you are my sugar, 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 don't play. 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 And nobody like this ever show me love.
You seen them Kubo? No, that mean that's a pelican. Why it's so ugly?
Oh, okay.
What's the hotter? Like white and thing, the old sweet and brown. That's you go?
Next week, boy, next week.
See if you can get this actually.
Yeah.
But even the baby pelicans, bro. Well, I don't know why they lying with that big old.
Girl, you are my sugar, 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 don't play. Sugar, 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 don't play. sugar, 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 don't play.